As we celebrate the 10th anniversary of the Vista Garden branch of the Boys and Girls Club of Santa Monica, we must also mourn the passing of its co-founder, Jack Jones. Jack and his wife Cindy did a most incredible and selfless thing in 2013. They invested in a recreation center in the low-income community of Mar Vista Gardens and turned it into a new branch of the Boys and Girls Club of Santa Monica. Jack wasn't one to sit on the sidelines. He didn't just found the club, he was involved in it and the lives of its members.
Jack was very influential here at the Boys and Girls Club. He would visit a lot and he would just like talk to us, you know?
I remember I was like 9 or 10. He had came into the art room and it was pretty obvious what we were doing. We were like drawing, but he was still the type of person to ask, "Oh, what are you doing? How's that going?" And it was pretty obvious, like we're coloring, but it made me feel like inclusive, like he still cared about my opinion and still cared to hear what I was like doing.
I always remember him as like a very positive and jolly person. Every time he would come in here, he'd be like, "Hey, hi," wanting to know what we're doing, see how we're doing. Especially, he would always ask me how I was, how my family was, and wanted to be updated on like my school and things like that. And I really appreciated that he cared.
He gave a great speech about how he wanted to give back and how his dream is coming true. It was a really gang heavily populated area, a lot of violence left and right, how his money just wasn't being wasted on like other people's stuff. He gave it back to community. He was from a humble beginning, and from what I remember, he earned my top respect. One
conversation I remember having with him was when he mentioned the reason for why he brought the club. I remember he said that when he first saw it, he really wasn't happy with it. You know, it wasn't a place for kids. So when he saw the opportunity to have a building in a low-income community, he took it and he ran with it, you know, and now we have a Boys and Girls Club.
I remember one time we went to his house. We would go on field trips to their house in the summer and we'd have pool parties. Those were just like the best days.
He'd show off his cars, which he loved. That was probably one of my favorite experiences with Jack.
Jack brought a community together, sort of like, hey, we're friends. We're not just co-workers, we're friends here. This is family.
Meeting someone like Jack, getting to go to events and speaking with him and he remembering who I was, made me feel, you know, important. It made me feel like one day I can be in his shoes.
Jack's presence is still felt here by everyone who enters these doors.
The first day, if you see the little picture, it's like 15 kids in the picture, and now we get over like 120, which is crazy. Even more than that, I can't even tell you, but.
We serve on a daily, roughly around 120 to 140 a day.
I think coming here, instead of being just out there in the streets doing who knows what, or being in, let's say they're in a toxic household, I feel like here's just a home away from home for a lot of us.
The club has helped me to talk a little more, be more confident in myself. Because before I never had confidence in myself in anything.
I used to be really shy until like I started knowing the names of people and like the staff, so I was able to talk to them more.
It created a space for kids to be able to get to know each other better and make stronger friendships and also feel safe. So that's why all the kids come here and stay here, because they feel at home.
I can give people my ideas and then like the staff can help me improve my ideas.
And I feel like his dream did come true as when he started to make this Boys and Girls Club a thing.
Where no one saw anything for us, you know, to the middle of the projects, to the middle of a low-income community, he was able to bring a Boys and Girls Club.
While Jack may be gone, his legacy truly lives on here.
He's somewhat of a cult hero.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
He's a great guy.
The place that you founded and built is a really good place now in the present.
Jack, I thank you for this community you built. You set me on a path to life where I have pursued dreams to become an aviation specialist and commercial pilot. You gave me a second home.